This episode is brought to you by Cook Unity. More on them later in the episode. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Lincoln.
And together we're going to take this house that's been trapped in the 90s and bring it to now.
I'm Lincoln.
And I'm Lauren.
And we are happily married.
But not to each other.
We started out as college buddies, graduated into business partners and content creators.
And now we've launched our company Homemade, where we help other people fulfill their dream of flipping houses and executing on beautiful home transformations.
And you're in luck because you get to watch this full home transformation from start to finish.
Okay, well, I think she's kind of cute.
This one's got a great curb appeal, I'd say.
Yeah, and I love that it's on this cul-de-sac, like nice placement on the street. We're located up here in Round Rock, which is a desirable part of Austin. Definitely could do some new doors, new light fixtures.
Yeah, but you got this nice brick. The roof appears to be in good shape. You got this nice big shady tree out here. We don't have to touch the siding. Not much to update, and I like that, right? It makes our jobs and our lives so much easier.
So simple that way.
Before we step in, let's talk about the numbers. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,700 square foot house built in 1995. It was purchased by our homemade client, Woon, for $275,250.
So let's go see what's like on the inside. Okay, I'm getting deja vu. We've done a house very similar to this before.
They all keep coming back around, don't they?
We're very familiar with this bowling alley of a room.
Yes, this was a challenge on the last one, this layout. You've got a lot of real estate dedicated up to the front half of your home.
You know, without a table here, this light fixture feels really low.
Really hangs low. Check out this super shiny brass on this thing. Hello, 90s.
I feel like I'm in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I feel like I'm so welcomed. I want to just be a guest here, you know?
Yes. Definitely 90s, and the 90s are back, but I don't know that this version of the 90s is back.
True. You got a fun little triangular nook over here. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, what would you display there?
I was thinking maybe like one of those old telephones, you know, that is on the horn like that.
Yeah, landlines are back. I'm just reading about this. They're back inside.
Landlines are back.
Hello?
Starting to see a lot of separation in the sheetrock here, which means we've got foundation issues, which is super common in Round Rock. That clay soil doesn't sit right with a lot of houses, so we're gonna have to do some foundation work.
Yeah, this is not just a cosmetic job. Let's keep on trucking. Okay, so I'm already getting the fluorescent yellow tinge.
It is a very yellowy, browny, goldeny room, isn't it?
As are the appliances.
They've seen better days.
Yeah,
Those-
1990.
1991. Let's talk about this kitchen layout because it's not so bad.
Yeah, it's potentially a little tight here, especially as you have your, dishwasher, but I agree with you, it's not terrible.
I think they got the basics right. Nice and open to your living space over there. Island that does seem a bit further from this wall than that wall, but you know what? I can live with that. And the cabinetry is like a little 90s, but not terrible. It looks like it's in decent enough condition.
Yeah, I think it's decent. I think we could get away with just painting
Yeah.
cabinets in this one.
The backsplash reminds me of flooring tile
Yeah,
as well.
the backsplash is flooring tile.
Yeah.
And it's got to go.
Maybe that's
for
why.
sure.
Yeah.
I don't know why they wanted to tile the island versus the countertop material.
Well, they bought it for the backsplash, clearly,
They had leftover.
and they had leftovers.
Like, let's just do an island.
We also didn't even talk about the spotlights above the sink.
Oh, let's move on to this is a breakfast nook area.
Yeah, so interesting space here. You can cozy up to your bar.
It feels simultaneously too small and too big.
I agree.
Weird.
It is weird, and obviously this light fixture's gotta go, as do the fluorescent lights.
All right, so let's talk about this family room because the cracks are very apparent in here.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Just all along these seams and at the edges of the windows. It's popping up here in the tile and the fireplace around. I mean,
Look, they took it from the Lauren Arn School of Design. They were cohesive with the fireplace tile and the kitchen backsplash tile.
wow. Maybe they peered into the future and saw your designs. Yeah, tell me more about your School of Design, Lauren.
Are you interested?
Yeah.
Graduates of Lauren School of Design will learn about how to create design that's cohesive using similar materials throughout the house to really bring the space together.
Wow.
But yes, we definitely need to get this ripped up.
And I can tell when we rip up the carpet in here, just from walking on it, you can feel it shifting. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some cracks on the foundation under this carpet.
Totally. We got to repair this before this whole room just floats off into the sea. Okay, so let's see what the backyard is like. Ooh, please watch your step. I'm intrigued. Whoa.
Watch your step
That's a big
indeed.
step.
Wow, what a drop down. Oh my gosh. Not a lot to do out here, but we got our mowing cut out for us.
Yes, definitely need some landscaping budget.
Okay, let's go check out those back bedrooms.
Let's do it. Step up. Do we have a step in our budget?
We need one. Right off of your kitchen, you got this little hall space, little laundry area over here.
Yep, connects to the garage.
Gonna need some new linoleum or flooring of your choice.
Not linoleum.
And these back bedrooms, look, you got these nice little twin bedrooms. So you can keep an eye on both your kids at the same time.
So cute, Jack and Jill.
Yeah, these secondary bedrooms are a super easy play. It's just new flooring, new coat of paint, get some new light fixtures, a fan in there. It's pretty easy. You just gotta keep it simple in these bedrooms.
And then let's talk about this bathroom.
Okay, so the bathroom is at like a curve. It's not straight on, and we got a lot of wallpaper going on.
It's a lot of wallpaper happening.
And we've got a dated-ish backsplash on the shower.
It's really just the green tile that says 90s, right?
Yeah, so I'm thinking we've got some ideas on how we can work with this.
Okay.
Work with what we got. Stay tuned.
Okay.
But in the meantime, yeah, this is 1995 at its peak.
Yeah, standard bathroom. At least you got enough room for your vanity, your toilet, your tub. I mean, it's not great, but I've seen worse.
And it's for the kids.
It's all for the kids.
I don't know about you, but my day is full of decision making. We've got to make decisions about materials in the houses. We got to make decisions about contractors. We got to make decisions about personnel. And it's a lot to keep track of. And the very last thing I want to do is figure out honestly what's for dinner, because it's just so many ingredients and things you got to go buy at the store and make sure that you have on hand. And that's why I was so excited when Cook Unity reached out to us to sponsor this episode, because they provide chef meals delivered to your home. They're super easy, simple to prepare, and it's just one less thing I have to think about.
Yeah, they got a ton of options that you can choose from, so you can pick your preference. Personally, I went with the like keto protein heavy meals because that's what I'm into these days, but a ton of options from different chefs.
I love the variety as well. Last night I had the herb grilled chicken with caprese salad. It was super good. It was on this bed of arugula with these delicious cherry tomatoes. The flavors were good, but it felt healthy and clean. My husband went with Chef Chris Rattel's My Mom's Beef Brisket, and I might have had a little bite. It was so good, juicy, tender, and had the best creamy horseradish sauce. And then I heated up the Parmesan crusted chicken tenders for my kids, and they devoured them. I love that we could each have a variety of meals. We could each kind of get what we wanted, and it was super easy and simple. Everything cooked in 10 minutes or less. And I did notice as I was unboxing my meals that kind of a lot of them came from Chris Rattel. I must like his dishes. He's a New York-based chef. He worked with a lot of the upscale hotels there in New York.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that makes Cook Unity really unique is that they get world-class chefs to put out their own line so you can choose. So they've all got a little bit of a different flair, a little bit of flavor, and you can kind of pick and choose your favorite ones. All right, guys, so go ahead and take a load off. Let Cook Unity handle dinner tonight. Cook Unity is delivering award-winning food at an affordable price from top chefs delivered straight to your door.
So go to cookunity.com/flipsters or enter Flipsters at checkout for 50% off your first week.
So remember, guys, go to cookunity.com/flipsters or enter the code Flipsters at checkout and you'll get 50% off your first week.
You're welcome. It's gonna be good.
Speaking of, let's go see who's paying the bills on this house. Let's see the primary suite.
Okay, so primary bedroom. It's pretty big size.
Wow, this is big.
Got a nice walk-in closet.
Yeah, plenty of cracks in here too. Really shows off that foundation shift.
Yeah, a lot of wall space to showcase those cracks.
You know, I've never seen on these transitions in the sheetrock on the ceiling, they put this piece of trim on the angles.
I think that was to hide the cracks, but
No,
it's not working.
Do you think? I think that's original.
Maybe there's always a crack.
Yeah, and gosh, you're right. I'm afraid we're about to lose the back half of this house.
I think it's just
Craziness.
falling into that fence.
And you've got wall-to-wall carpet in here as well.
Lovely, including in your bathroom. Let's check out the primary bathroom. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who needs a bath mat when you got carpet in your bathroom?
Gross.
Oh, this wallpaper is something. It's like, is this foliage? Are these doodles? What am I looking at? It's like a circus
Ferns?
tent. Ferns?
Like, but monkey? They got monkey energy.
What is monkey energy? What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I meant by monkey energy. I guess I meant playful. I think it's those monkeys in the barrel and how they all hook on. They've got arms and connection.
Oh yeah, those are a ton of fun.
So if you're feeling the monkey energy too, go ahead and like this video. Come on, show me some love.
This is wild, but look, you got more cracks in here. Even your mirror is like a little off kilter here.
Yeah, everything's a little off, including the wallpaper. I also don't love the brass. I mean, we're back to the chandelier in the dining room.
Yeah, brass and glass. They love that polished brass back
They
then.
love the polished brass. I do love the bathtub and the picture window. It's nice.
Yeah, you can see yourself soaking, reading a good John Grisham novel right there.
I also can see water getting splashed on the carpet. Look at this moldy area over there.
Bold, look at that. Wow.
Gross.
But on the bright side, I think there's enough space in here.
Yeah, definitely want to look into adding another vanity.
I think your layout's fine. Shower and the tub work. You've got privacy for your toilet in here.
Primo. The really cool thing about this project is the price point of this house. It was sub $300,000, which is really hard to find in the Austin area. It gives us a chance to kind of work with some existing things. Like a lot of y'all are probably living with a house that isn't exactly how you want it, but there's ways to work around what you got. But if you are sick of your house altogether and you want a completely new renovated home and you live in Austin or Dallas, hit us up because now we renovate for homeowners as well as investors.
Be it a whole home makeover or just a bathroom or a kitchen or a smaller space, go check out homemade.co/renovate or the link in the description. If you live in Austin and Dallas, we'd love to help renovate your own home.
Really, the value add on this house is going to be fixing that foundation, getting the cosmetics kind of back in order because the exterior is great, kitchen layout is fine. We don't need to go moving walls. We need to just put Humpty Dumpty back together again and get it sold.
Let's do it.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
That sandwich is
It's enormous. Does anybody want half a sandwich?
good Lord.
Hey, so there's some perks to being up in Round Rock.
Yeah, they make the sandwiches a little larger up here. I don't know.
Texas size.
Is that gonna fill you up? Wow.
I don't know, I might need one to go.
I mean, Salt Lick. Who doesn't love some barbecue? This is amazing.
Okay, so let's talk about newest project up here.
Yeah.
Budget's tight on this one.
Yeah. So the thing is, the comps are not completely overdone, and that means we don't have the budget to really over-improve this thing. We've got to keep it super tight so that we don't overspend and we can hit the numbers.
I think something that'll help towards that is keeping those cabinets. I think we could paint them, something fun, dark color. I think it's workable.
I think there are a lot of ways that we can improve it by doing just about anything. And I think the big story is just like fixing that foundation, getting it back livable, workable. That's going to add the most amount of value here.
What about that tile in the hall bath? It's a little bit dated with the green.
Yeah, now normally I would say we just rip that out and fully replace it. However, I do think if we resurface it, it's in good condition. It's just we want to get rid of that green. So if we resurface it, it would be all white. I don't even think you'd notice.
Yeah, okay.
What about the layout?
I mean, I think the layout's fine. I think if we stage it correctly and show kind of like formal living up front, dining room, and then you got your more casual living back in the back, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, the good news is this is the second property that we've done with this exact floor plan in Round Rock.
Right.
So we've got some experience, and I think we should basically follow the same playbook here.
Yeah, okay, enough business. Let's get to lunch. Hey,
It's already better.
it is already better. And you know why it's better?
Why?
This right here. Got the foundation addressed. Everything feels much more level now.
All right, so now that we've got the foundation fixed and everything is level, we can actually go about fixing some of these cracks in the drywall. So we want to get that taped, floated, textured, and then on to paint.
Feels way sturdier in here.
You can see these concrete splotches are from where we've actually dug up the existing concrete slab and we put the piers up and under there to raise and lower the house to get it all even throughout. Much improved.
Much improved. Still need work in the kitchen. Somehow these cabinets look worse.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say it's a wash.
About the same.
About the same.
So we did make the decision for budget reasons to keep the cabinets in the kitchen. They're in pretty good shape. They're just in a dated wood tone. We plan on painting them a really moody, fun color. We're gonna bring them back to life.
We'll get these things sanded down, get them painted, get countertops on here, get our backsplash. This is gonna be easy. We've also torn up the bathroom back in this primary suite, and that's where a big redo is gonna happen. So whenever we redo foundations on these houses, we always get what's called a hydrostatic test done on the plumbing, because as you're moving the foundation, the pipes that are under the house can shift, and if they break, that can be massively expensive. So basically what we do is we put pressure on those pipes, see if there's any leaks. If there's no leaks, we're all good. And we're all good on this house.
Yay! Okay, so now that we know that we're good on the plumbing, we can go ahead and continue with demo. As you see, we've already ripped out the shower in here, and carpet is gone, so that's a major win.
Big win.
Still got that wallpaper. X means no, we need to take that down.
A little bit more demo to go, but then we're gonna get this thing put back together again.
This is gonna be easy peasy.
Easy.
Okay, so let's talk about the design plan for this house. Now, we're not doing a ton to the exterior. It has pretty good curb appeal already. We are gonna freshen up the paint on both the front door and the garage door to just give it a little something extra. Moving inside, as you'll remember, the space is quite large. It almost sort of feels like a bowling alley at this point. So I wanted to make sure that when we go to stage it, that we have two really defined spaces, this as more of a formal living and this as your dining room. I think that'll really help give purpose to this space, especially for the new buyer. We really wanted to be purposeful in what we picked for the designs. The kitchen cabinets were actually in great shape, and I thought if we painted them a really dark color that they would turn out really good. So I've planned this dark, it's actually a dark green color, but it looks almost black in person, and I think it's gonna look really great. We're keeping the layout basically the same. We are gonna use this backsplash. It's a really nice creamy beige. It's Zeliage tile, so it's got kind of a shimmery pattern. As you can see, once it's installed, it's gonna look really nice. Of course, all new appliances and pops of gold throughout. So let's move over to this nice living area space. We're gonna update this fireplace, fresh coat of paint on the existing surround, and then we're gonna do a nice dark tile around the fireplace, which I think will make it feel modern and fresh. So pick this really nice wood looking product for the flooring. It's got some gray undertones, which I think will look really modern and fresh. We are running that throughout the house. Okay, so let's pop on over to the hall bath. Now again, budget is a constraint on this one, so we are going to keep that existing surround. It does have those teal tiles right now, which are just sort of not on trend. We are gonna be able to reglaze those and it'll look fresh and white when it's done. In this space, we're gonna go ahead and paint the cabinets, the existing cabinets again, just like the kitchen, a really nice dark green black. We got some fun light fixtures and pops of gold throughout. I think it's gonna be a fun space. So the back bedrooms are over in this side of the house. We're gonna run the same flooring as we do throughout the house, which I think will be a nice touch, and we've got some pretty fun fans selected for this space as well. Let's go check out the primary suite. Moving into the primary bedroom, I really like this space. It's got a vaulted ceiling and it feels really good. Nice walk-in closet and the best of entertainment on the television. Moving on, let's go check out the bathroom in this space. Super excited about this space. I was inspired by the green in the hall bath to do a really fun green tile in the primary here. I've never really worked with this color, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. We are gonna keep that tub. It's in pretty good shape. We're just going to kind of work with what's existing here. Again, the cabinets in here are probably not in the best shape, so we are gonna replace with white shaker. We got this dark tile on the bathroom floor, and then for the shower floor, we're gonna run this white geometric tile, which I think will look really fresh and clean. This house is really gonna shine. I can't wait to see it. Okay, a lot of progress in here.
Yeah, we are almost done in the kitchen. We've got the bases all painted. We've got countertops and backsplash in. Just got to get those doors on.
Yep, some different light fixtures in here, but we're flying now.
Yeah.
So they're working on some baseboards today. As you can see, got the fireplace tile up, looking fresh.
Yeah, it looks great in here. A lot of improvement on the drywall, which is what I love to see. All those cracks and the seams were ragged. They're looking much better now.
Obviously still got a few little finishing touches like, a door.
Back door would be nice. Should be installed soon.
Let's go check out the tile in the primary bath because it's looking really good. Okay, putting up baseboards in here. We do have nice tile floors already in the bathrooms, dark slate, same as that fireplace.
Yeah, it's that square pattern with a lighter ground. What do you think?
Loving it. To me, squares are like more modern and cool. So we got some painted built-in cabinetry in here, same dark green, almost black color as the kitchen, new vanity, still gotta do mirrors, still gotta do light fixtures, still gotta do faucets, still gotta do glass, still gotta do a lot of things, but we're getting close.
I was feeling like we were almost there until you said all that stuff. So if you guys are
you're new here, we started our own company called Homemade, where we're helping viewers just like you renovate and flip their first properties, or sometimes their second or third. We will help you source the property, find it, evaluate it, scope it, and budget it, and then we'll start swinging hammers on your behalf and help you sell that thing for a profit. We've worked with investors from all over the world, and we're flipping houses in Austin and Dallas. If you want to learn more about how you can get started working with us to flip your first project, go to homemade.co to learn more and apply to work with us.
Okay, are we ready to see this thing?
I think the people are ready. We got to give them what they want. In 3, 2, 1.
She looks good. You know, she was charming to begin with, just a little bit of a zhuzh.
That's right, slight little zhuzh. Added these sconces out here. What do you think of the new front door?
Yep, I love it. I love the bold color that we went with on it. I think it looks great.
It didn't need a lot of curb appeal upgrades. The inside, on the other hand, different story.
Let's go check it out.
Look in here.
Looking fresh inside too.
So much fresher, so much cleaner. Take it all in. This is a nice little room.
Yeah, and I think the staging helps. You know, it's a little bit awkward, but I think obviously this is your formal living and you got your dining. We did fresh paint, new light fixtures, a new fan, new floors.
I think the floors look great. Love the light fixture that we chose for the dining space. And you're totally right. Staging it with this light makes it feel like, oh, okay, I know how I would actually use this space.
Yeah, it's not a bowling alley.
It's not a bowling alley.
Did get rid of this little awkward nook that was here. Can't keep plants here anymore, unfortunately.
Addition by subtraction here.
Totally. Let's check out the kitchen, because that is where we did a lot of work.
Yes.
Okay, so we had addition by subtraction in there. We have addition by paint in here. We kept the cabinets. Budget was a little bit tight, but in this nice dark moody green, they look pretty cool.
It's kind of hard to tell. Is it green? Is it black? I love the color choice because it's a little unusual for what we normally do. And I think it gives it a little bit extra interest.
A little funk, right? As do our pendant light fixtures. I think these are kind of cool.
I think they're great. It's a small footprint kitchen, so you don't have tons of space to work with, but what you got to work with really works with your kitchen triangle of sink, stove, fridge, all right here. And yeah, the cabinets are in great shape and the hardware looks really sharp on them.
Yeah, we wanted to go with something a little bit funky to bring it all together. We kept it simple with the backsplash. All new appliances, I mean, those were dated and quite frankly gross before, so this is a major upgrade.
The backsplash and the countertop really highlight the contrast between the cabinet color and makes it really work.
Totally. Let's talk about another room that is working for me, and that is the living room.
Oh, yes.
Major focal piece in this room, besides this branch situation,
yeah,
is the fireplace. Now, we kept the mantle the same, believe it or not, painted it, made it a little bit fresh, but this new tile, it's a lot better than the pink that was here before.
Looks really sharp, just a little bit more modern, looks nice against the floors, and it matches what's in this primary suite, which we'll get to in a minute.
Stay tuned, not yet.
But again, staging looks really nice in here. And I think, again, we've worked and made the most of this somewhat awkward layout. You've got the open concept through to your breakfast and kitchen area. So I still think it works much better.
I love all the natural light coming from these windows. We did add a step outside, which that brings me to a good point. Part of what we did, you can't even see, and that's the foundation.
That's right, yeah, a ton of foundation work on this house, which is really honestly the most value add that we did. This house couldn't sell to traditional buyers because they wouldn't be able to finance it, insure it until that foundation gets fixed. So that's really the biggest lift, literally.
Not the pretty part, but definitely necessary. All new door right here, and like I mentioned, we did add that step. Nice patio, some new fencing back there. Looks great.
All right, let's go check out these secondary bedrooms and the hall bathroom.
So Moving over to the bedroom space, we did do these really cute semi-flush mounts throughout. So pretty.
I think that's a nice little touch of charm.
Kept the flooring throughout the house. Went with a creamier color on the walls this time, which I think adds to the warmth. And I'm digging the new fans we selected.
Yeah, they look good. The kind of black and gold theme throughout. And you're right, in here you can really see the floors shine because they're not covered up with furniture or rugs. And yeah, beige tones are kind of making a comeback. The grays are going away.
Who knew?
It's all full circle.
And basically the same play next door.
Got to keep it simple in those bedrooms. Okay, let's check out the hall bathroom because I think we pulled a rabbit out of a hat in there.
I agree, it's magic. This bathroom is magic. No, we had a little bit of complications in this bathroom in that the budget was so tight, we couldn't do our usual play of redoing the whole shower. We kept the tile and we actually reglazed, which is a pro tip. If you don't have budget for all new tile, it helps in a pinch make things look nice. And I think it does. It's fresh, it's clean.
Yeah, it wasn't too crazy of a pattern or anything weird to work with, and it really makes it look like a brand new shower.
Yep, went with brass fixtures to make it feel more modern and updated in here. And then we did put in a new vanity. The original vanity we're planning to keep was just not in good enough shape. Added our funky hardware, and we did paint that little guy behind you, which I think looks cool.
I think it really works. Okay, I think this was magic, but the most magical room in this whole house is that primary suite.
Let's go see it. This room had some good bones to begin with. They were just a little brittle. I don't know if you remember.
Some osteoporosis going on in this room, but I think it's sturdy now, looking really good.
So we had to do quite a bit of work on the walls to get them looking this good. We had to do tape, float, texture, the whole 9 yards. But I love the vaulted ceilings. I love how much space this has, and the natural light is pretty baller.
Yeah, it's a nice little area right off of your kitchen and laundry over here. You've got plenty of room in this closet. Staging really makes this space shine. You can see functionally how you would use it.
Speaking of nice primary, can we talk about the primary bathroom?
Okay, big change in here. First of all, you will notice we don't have carpet flooring.
We took the carpet out, guys. We went through the hard work of taking the carpet out. All we ask in exchange is that you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe if you want us to rip out more carpeted bathrooms. It looks really sharp in here. I love the gray that we chose to go in place of the carpet here. And we gotta talk about this tub tile combo because
went a little out on a limb with this green tile. It's a little bit funky, but it turned out cool. And similar to the kitchen, we wanted to just like bring a little funk, a little Austin to Round Rock.
Comment below what you guys think about the color choice for this tile. We also refinished this tub. It was yellow, it was gross, and now it looks like a brand new tub that's nice and clean, but we didn't actually have to pay for an all new tub, so that's a huge win right there.
Total upgrade, as well as the shower glass really gives this shower a nice fresh feel. Remember how tight it felt before?
Yeah, it was pretty tight. You got this new vanity, the countertops, the light fixtures, and the mirrors are all really on point, and they all harmonize throughout the rest of the house.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of the whole house and harmony, we gotta talk about the market, getting this thing on the market and listed, and talk about those final numbers.
Let's do it.
All right, let's talk about the final numbers on the project. Our client Woon purchased the project for $275,000. His renovation costs were $74,000 and his finance and holding costs were $24,000, bringing his all-in investment in the project to $373,000. His equity investment in the project was $104,900 with debt of $300,000. We listed the project for sale for $425,000. After $21,000 in selling and closing costs, that would net proceeds of $404,000, leaving Woon a gross profit of $22,000, which would be all his to keep, giving him a total return on equity of 21%.
Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, go ahead, subscribe, click the like button, and watch this next one. YouTube thinks you'll like it, and we do too.